Have you wondered how you could build more curiosity, disruptive choices away from broken habits and toward innovative solutions? Let's take a look at Namungo characters to see how it's possible. Enter 2 Namungos who will help or hinder choices. Think of WM, or working memory, as a sort of sticky note at the front of your brain that holds a very few pieces of information at any time. It's replaced easily whenever new information comes to you. In contrast, Baz, the fictitious character, or basal ganglia, the brain part, stores everything you ever thought or did or even wondered about. And it brings these things back easily to repeat ruts and routines and keep you stalled in inertia. It's a matter of WM or BAS then. Which one will you lean on? And that takes choice. Your brain's sticky note, or working memory, is used by leaders to take risks. Remember, it's very small in capacity, but you can grow WM's size. But it does displace facts easily, so that's not a place that you would store things that you're going to keep. It's also very uncomfortable to be in working memory. WM comes along to disrupt. Your backpack, or basal ganglia, is used by leaders who stick to routines and ruts, resist change, enjoy habits, and really don't take on too many new facts once they consider themselves experts. That's why Baz, or basal ganglia, is a comfortable place to be. Some people call it their comfort zone. Your brain actually banters against you at times. If it could, your basal ganglia would incite your brain's working memory into ruts every time. How so? It's like a tug-of-war between WM and Baz in your brain. Imagine the following exchange. You'll see your brain's tug-of-war in action between rejuvenation and stubborn facts. Okay, I'm tiny as a thimble, but you're a big lazy lug. True, but ditch me and you'll lose your way or get there naked. I'll concede to small if you'll see how I grow whenever I can push you out of the way to take risks. Grow? You got me on that one. I've no routines, memories, or boring habits to stir up growth. Ah, my point. You store facts till they stink like dead fish, while I risk and grow new aromas daily. Have to admit, I got ruts and routines up the kazoo. They bore even me at times, and you'd have to agree, I don't bore easily. True. Since we're talking problems, though, facts fly at me far too fast at times, and if not acted upon, they flee just as fast to make room for new fads flying in. Old replaced with new? Replacing old fish, facts? I cannot grasp these concepts. It doesn't even appear near my big comfort zone. I get mighty uncomfortable with so many new ideas at times. Could it be we really need one another? Okay, I'll toss in a lifetime of facts and routines and habits, but that's all I can offer. Great. As long as you remember, I'll constantly try out new ideas that reshape or replace old, worn-out memories. New ideas? What are those? I'll dump old news daily to make space for new insights that fly into my limited room. Fine, but do remember, they don't call me pack rat for nothing. Pack rat? That's a foreign term to me. Just to let you know, I fight back with my old comfortable ruts as my shield whenever I feel threatened. Threatened? What's that? I have no memory of threats. Oh, and by the way, I've lots of empty space left in spite of a lifetime of stored stuff. Which side will win in your brain today? Will you step out and risk the discomfort of new ideas in exchange for life-giving adventure and disruption? If so, your working memory holds the lead. Or will you remain in ruts and routines and resist change? Will you keep comfortable while you juggle facts and figures without much that differs from yesterday? That choice shows that your basal ganglia is snaring you yet again today. Raise your innovation intelligence. Raise your ability to disrupt what's broken. Consider the daily back and forth between your basal ganglia and working memory through these fictitious characters, WM and Baz, and discover, where does your best innovative choice stand? Yes, it's a matter of choice. You'll find tools here to use all 6 Namongos at my TPT site. The other 4 are equally as interesting, and they too can pull and tug a war against your brain and help or hinder your choices for innovation. Here are some of those fantasy characters with real brain parts, and why not stop the slide at this point and simply discuss, how is your innovation or inertia impacted by each Namongo? Each fictitious character here, but real brain part with you. Here are some answers, now that you've come back from your discussion, that could help to lead you into the direction of what benefits you can find in the Namongos, brain parts, in your head today. You will find also many tools, tasks, lessons, and games that use the principles of these Namongos to learn in ways that create innovative outcomes for you and allow you to problem solve toward a very new era that we're in, where jobs don't remain the same and problems don't look the same today that they will tomorrow. Please do contact me. Do leave a brief positive review if you find these little Namongo characters with real brain parts helpful. But also contact me if there are any other ways that the materials could address your learning needs. I'd be honored to help you in any ways possible with learning, assessments, or other things in your class that leave you coming away with innovative outcomes. To leave a comment or question, hit on the Ask a Question tab to the right of the Rating tab on my TPT site. The site's called Ellen Weber, Brain-Based Tasks for Upper Grades. I hope these materials bring all the support you and your students deserve. The best.